Study. Imagine if you were an official in Megawati's era or in Mr. SB's era or in Mr. Jokowi's era. Then there was the Department of Savings created by Mr. Prabowo. Now this department first audits all finances in the APBN system since 20 years ago to see which ones can be made more efficient. The task is more detailed than the BPK because it is not looking for financial justification using balance sheet but looking for the future, what can be made efficient and what was waste in the past. That is what happened to American government officials before the era of Dodge standing under Elon, your leader. You know, Elon is very efficient. For example, when he took over Twitter from his 7,500 employees, he fired 6,000 people. There are only 1,000 people now. Apart from the turnover going up, the costs are going down and Twitter is very profitable now in Elon's space 100%. Then yesterday at halftime of the Super Bowl or the final of the NFL, Elon hired him to pay for a 30-second ad slot for 5 spots worth $4 million. Used his own money to announce the sins of wasteful government, always the sins of people's tax money which was channeled to personal and untrustworthy things that did not create growth for America. A week before the ad was aired, many people blasphemed Elon, especially Washington politicians from the Democrat Party, saying that Elon was not elected by the people. How come he is controlling? Elon was not born in America. Just throw him out and many another attack on Elon. But many Americans were also silent until yesterday's information was spread using advertisements by Elon million on condoms to Hamas. Imagine 100 million for condoms sent to Hamas. Then you said a non-profit organization in the American government whose aim is to help disaster victims and rebuild and the like. It is a humanitarian mission. It turns out that 90% of it is not for humanitarian missions but for money in the pockets of many powerful American officials because they cannot be audited because those who receive it are in accounts abroad, transferred to countries affected by disasters. For example, disaster in Haiti in 2010, it turns out that the amount of $84 million that was sent to develop Haiti should have only received 10% of what Haiti enjoyed. Chelsea Clinton, Bill Clinton's daughter, for wedding expenses and buying a luxury villa for more than $10 million. Also Zelensky, who yesterday was billed by Trump $177 billion, it turns out he only received $77 billion, which is $100 billion, so Biden and his son Hunter Biden were proven to have received a lot of the excess funds and also divided them up. To the Democratic Party, remember, this is 100 billion, not 100 billion, the zero is different. 100 billion is 1/3 of Indonesia's PBN. Then the American Air Force's Air Force recorded a spending figure for coffee for its high-ranking officials amounting to $5 million. Once again, just for drinking coffee for guests or 1 cup of coffee worth $1,200. Also for high-ranking American Army officials, eating sushi a year is $33 million, aka per Army General there is a cost of $101,000. Once again, just for eating sushi there is also US aid which should once again be a humanitarian, which turns out to be the financer of Paris Fashion Week, where the humanitarian also has 3 professors whose only job is to study whether pigs will be able to fly later in their evolution at a cost of millions of dollars. All this is the madness that Elon's open. So imagine you dodge the efficiency department is in Indonesia. The words of Pak Luhut or Burisma will be social assistance will be long if it is revealed. Also, if we go to IKN, which has cost R89 trillion, which so far is still not running because the plan is to move people, 100,000 people go there. The hassle is half to death because there are no schools, hospitals, housing markets for residents to live in. supporting facilities, passenger ports, a public transportation network that connects from the nearest city of Balikpapan, for example. All of this will be expensive and still takes a long time and is very wasteful, so there are certainly many who hope and pray that Pak Prabowo will not be inspired to make Dodge available in Indonesia. Amen. Amin. Amen. Peace.